When I started to realize that Esta was super down to earth and she was like a real homebody, you know what I mean? Like she was never out in the streets, like she was
She say that her name is Mia. Tú eres mía y mía nada más. Yeah, you know que te quiero de más. Tú sabes, mami, todo mi vuelta. Y conoce mi familia. Tú eres mía y mía nada más. Tú eres mía y mía nada más. Tú eres mía y mía nada más.
Wagwan, JD fam. When I say Wagwan, you have to say you done know. Wagwan.
You done know.
Done know, JD fam. Wagwan. My name is Zandre.
My name's Esta.
And we're back with another video. So today, we decided that we're going to do a story time, guys. And
our first story time.
It's actually our first story time. We've never done one. So, as promised, guys, we decided that we're gonna be doing a lot more content that's gonna be more personal, so you guys can get to know us. You know what I mean? Because I feel like we do a lot of pranks, we do a lot of like nonsense. We carry on a bear fought in our house.
Well, but that's how we are, though, baby.
I know, like that's actually how we are. Like what you guys see, all these pranks, all of this madness. This is actually us.
Yeah,
you know what
like
I mean?
before we even start picking up a camera or whatever.
We've been doing this.
We've been doing this.
Time.
Like anybody can tell you that.
Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about
how we first met, guys.
So how we first met, because I feel like it's a juicy story. You know, like we actually have a like really cool love story.
Do we really?
I think so.
Do you think I was mean?
Let's get into it. Let's tell them. You know what I mean? Let's save the sauce. So if you don't know, her name is actually Estefany.
Estefany. Everybody calls me Estefany for some reason. Like if anybody sees my name, they'll be like Estefany. I'm like, no, Estefany. Or then I'll be like, you know what, Esta. So just keep it simple.
So me and Esta have known each other for a long time, like a really long time.
Yeah, since I stepped into high school, I seen you.
How old was I? What grade was I in when you came to high school? I think I was in grade 11.
I think 11, yeah.
So, but anyways, so in high school, Esta came to high school when I was in grade 11, and I remember seeing this little Latina, like, maga gal in the hallway.
Yeah, you guys are probably gonna see a lot of rolling eyes right now, guys. I'm sorry.
From both of us, because I know she's gonna talk her smack too.
Okay, yeah, because that's what I do.
But guys, in high school, I remember seeing this girl. She was beautiful. I remember seeing her. She was beautiful, and I always had like a little.
Beautiful in high school. I look at myself right now in high school. I'm just like, ew, what was I doing?
No, you were cute. You used to put yourself together. I remember she used to come in her J's. You know
I used to wear
freshest J's always.
I used to wear freaking shoelaces on my head, bro.
Did you?
Yes.
I
still got the compliments all the time. Isn't that cool?
I don't remember shoelaces, to be honest.
Honestly,
but
guys,
I know she was like.
I was always different. No
I know she was always doing her own thing, though. That's for sure. I know she always had different hair color. Like she had bright red hair in high school. I remember that.
Yeah, I was always the one that just didn't care. I was like,
but she was fly though. I just remember she was a fly little Latina, and yeah, it's like, yo, she's cute. But, and a huge but, she had a crazy attitude, guys. Oh my god. Like, I would try to like say what up to her.
No, you know what it is, guys?
Stinkiest face.
No, it's because I can see this guy from like God knows where talking his whatever with these other guys. I don't know what you guys were saying, and I'm just like, like I don't have a shame to like show my attitude or to show whatever how I feel. Like just as that's the way I am. Like if I don't like you or if I don't want you to talk to me.
So you're saying you didn't like me?
If I didn't want you to talk to me, you're gonna know you just don't talk to me.
So you're saying you didn't
like me? So like from a mile away, this guy's like coming with his little smirk, and he's there like, I don't know, that face that you do that you think.
I definitely wasn't.
Whatever can't do that face, babe. Like you do this.
I did the light skin face, lick my lips, squint my eyes. I had the braids, I had the cornrows back then.
And I was like, okay. And then I'm just, no, don't. Just, I don't want to hear it.
Yo, every time, shut me down.
No.
But like, we had like a little.
And then he'll be coming, he's like, but like, who do you think you are where you're like, And you would always get with my wrist because he can like literally grab my wrist or something because I was so skinny. But yet he still wanted to talk to me though.
I don't know. I don't think I ever brought talks to you in high school.
Where are my cousins right now?
I don't remember. Did I?
I would be walking down the halls or whatever, and like you would try to not bring talks to me, but like I don't know if I consider it talks. Like he would try to flirt with me or something, and I'll just be like.
She used to brush me off. Sick.
No.
Sick.
Like.
But you know what's crazy? She always had to deal with me because Tyrone is my right hand. That's my dog for life.
And Tyrone was my friend.
And her best friend at the time
was Tyrone.
Was my right hand man's girlfriend. So you had to see me all the time, regardless.
Yeah, but I had to see you. It didn't mean I had to talk to you.
So guys, I used to always flirt with her. On a regular basis. Like I used to flirt and try to chop it up with her, but she just never ever gave me the time of day. Never. Fast forwarding in time, I used to work at Foot Locker back in the day. And I remember she came into the store, and I'm talking like maybe like 4 or 5 years later, fast forwarding in time after high school, after university, like after like just doing my thing or whatever, she came to my store when I worked at Foot Locker, and I was like, yo, that's Esther? I said, who's that? I just remember, and her cousin, I don't know if you guys remember her cousin Luch from one of our other videos.
Bodega. How can they not? How can, wait, hold on.
Her cousin that rode out for the man down.
No, hold on. If you guys don't know, Luch is the one that.
She said that her name is Mia.
He's the one. He's the one who deals with our intro,
exactly.
Guys. If you don't know our intro song, you haven't been watching our videos. So our intro song is her cousin, Luch Bodega. So make sure you follow him on social media. I'm gonna put it right here. Bomb.
And he actually has YouTube now.
So go on his YouTube, guys. Run up the views on our intro song and all his other songs, guys. Enough love. So I remember Esther coming to our work, and I went to her cousin. I was like, yo, fam,
what's your cousin saying? Like,
is she single now? Like, what's she doing? Like, line me up. You know what I mean?
I didn't even know all that until after.
Until way after. Like, you know, guys talk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I remember talking to her cousin, like, yo, put me on, you know? I'll answer. I'll call him back.
I was gonna say, you better not answer that now, because it is story time and like, hello.
So I remember her cousin, we talked about it, and he was like, yeah, we'll see. You know what I mean? Like, whatever.
I think I was actually still in a relationship at the time too, actually. But it was crazy because like we just kept in touch. Like he was always there. Like my cousin was his friend. If it wasn't my cousin, it was because something else, or if it was because Tyrone. Like he was always in the picture, no matter what. Like he was always there for a reason. Like
exactly.
You were just there. Like it was just meant to be, I guess. I don't know. But you know what? The crazy. I didn't only give you a chance because of that, but like he was just so nice. He never disrespected me, even though I was so facey to him. Like he was just always so nice to me. He just knew how to talk to me.
He just has a crazy attitude.
My attitude is just like, even now sometimes I give him attitude, like I don't mean it, but like it's just I've always been like that. Like I've just always had an attitude, and like if you don't know me, like the first impression you might get of me is like, damn, this girl is so rude. But it's like I need to get to know you for me to open up to you, because like I have a very strong wall because of my past. Like yeah, like I came in with my cousin Joe, I remember. So after that we left the store, and Joe was like, yo, like isn't it crazy that this guy's still in my life? Like we just started talking about you one time. And she's like, why don't you just give him a chance, bro? Like, he never disrespected you. Like, he's just so nice to you. Why are you always pushing him out?
The footage looks a little different. Sorry, guys. The camera died, so we had to change the camera.
What was I saying about it?
So you were saying that Joa was like, oh, I'm such a nice guy. I always...
yeah, because he was always... You know what? He knew how to play my family. Like...
Play?
He knew how to play
What a choice of words.
He knew how to play my family. He knew how...
I didn't play anybody. They just knew that I was a nice guy. Everybody knew I was a nice guy. I wasn't a bad person.
No, you weren't a bad person. You were just a cockroach. If you know what I mean.
What does that mean?
Well, weren't you like a player or like, I don't
Call
know.
me a cockroach. That's disrespectful. It's supposed to be our love story. Holy smokes. At the time, I had just gone through a breakup, and like she's coming around, and I don't know, guys, we just hit it off. Like our chemistry was just bubbling. Like we used to sit in the car. I used to just ride, pull up, sit in the car with her. We used to chop it up for hours. I remember we linked up one time and we drank a whole bottle of Appleton.
Appleton.
Like, we boxed a bottle of Appleton, just chopping it up in the car. Good vibes.
Good vibes. Like we were, the music was good. Like everything was good. We just started talking, and like we just couldn't talk. We couldn't stop talking. Like we just couldn't.
You know when you're able to talk to somebody and just go into deep conversation about life. About
like random things, like
about
we talked
anything.
Because remember, we talked about one thing, and then all of a sudden we talked about something else,
random,
and then
but
something else, and then we're just like, okay.
Before you knew it, it was like 4 a.m. It was like, yo, fam, how are we still here?
Why are we still talking?
Started chilling like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. We've been here just chopping it up for a whole 7 hours, just talking. You know what I mean? Like this is before we even got intimate. Like no kissing, no nothing. You know what I mean? Just good like energy.
It was different too because we were in high school together. Like we already knew each other,
but
and
we never talked like
we never talked. Like we couldn't talk. Like
so at this time, this is like when I started to realize that Esta was super down to earth, and she was like a real homebody. You know what I mean? Like she was never out in the streets. Like she was like
Okay, I was never out in the streets. What? I had to cut you off because like what? I am a homebody. Like
what are you gonna say?
But like I had like a point of my, like there was a point and part of my life, and I know everybody probably goes through this. Like I was like probably in the club all the time.
Yeah.
Like Thursday, Friday, probably Saturday, every single week. Like it was just like that, just because
that was like when you broke up with your ex.
Yeah, like I was just went through a thing. Like my best friend always wanted to go out, always into things. Like it was just
yeah, but that everybody goes through that, you know what I mean? Like
it was a disaster, I should say.
At that time, I get it. You were going through the breakup.
Doesn't mean that I was doing anything with anybody though.
But like I said, like you're still a homebody. Just because you were going out, you know what I mean? At that time,
but you know, people assume things of you. Just because you're going out, you're doing your thing. They're thinking the worst of you. They're thinking you're doing things with people, or that I'm a hoe. They'll say things like that. That like I'm a hoe, or I'm gonna turn into a hoe, or I'm gonna be like
you're going out.
Yeah, that I'm gonna be the biggest.
You know, I remember one thing that somebody said, and I remember you told me, somebody told you not to talk to me because I'm Jamaican and I'm just gonna breed you and leave you. I don't know who it was, but I remember you telling me that somebody said that, and I was like, that's wild.
That was wild.
That's wild.
And you know what? Like
that's how you guys hold up Jamaicans out here.
It's not only
that's how you hold up the Yardis.
It's not only. You know what it is? It's because
Dominicans are worse.
Yo, Dominicans are something else, bro. I'm not gonna. Every culture has something. Like you know, everywhere is wherever, but everybody in every culture has their thing. Okay, I'm not gonna say because I can say something about somebody right now that has like 17 kids with different people. Okay.
We're not wilding.
So
we're talking about us right now. So guys. So the energy was just crazy. Like we really like hit it off, and it was just good vibes always, you know.
Always good vibes. We can talk about anything. Like I can say something so dumb to him and he'll laugh, or like I can say something so rude and he wouldn't even take it into offense, or he would say something to me and I'll be like okay, and I'll say something funny or goofy back to him.
Chemistry was just crazy.
Like guys. It was always chemistry like that.
Was crazy. After that, like. It was really like I literally would see her every day for a good while. And
you know what the crazy part is too? Sorry for cutting off, babe, but like when you got into your car accident, we were supposed to meet that day.
Motorcycle accident.
When you got into your motorcycle accident, we were supposed to meet that day, and I was so mad at you. Like not mad at you, but like I was like, oh, like this guy is just like the other guys. You're avoiding me, or like he's just playing games with me. Like he's not serious. I just started like saying so much stuff about like negative stuff about him because he was still living with his ex, and like people would still put things in my head, but I was never like really listening to them, because I would try to like avoid all that and like trust his word until like he proved me, like, you know, proved me wrong. So like, he never proved me wrong, so I was just like, okay, like maybe, you know.
So there's a story to that, guys. That can actually be another topic for another video, but I did get into a motorcycle accident when we first started talking.
And then he's like, oh hey, like nothing, and I was like
nothing happened.
why are you texting me right now? Why are you and then he's like, you're I just came out of the hospital, da da da. And then I was like I felt bad, and then I was like, he's just probably talking shit to like, you know,
just to cover
up. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh yeah, motorcycle accident. And then he's like, I'm being serious. And then he came and like after with like his crush, I was like, oh my god, like you're actually not joking.
That recovery process was a long process. That was a crazy time, guys, and that's pretty much how we ended up. Like, that's when we started to really start talking and get serious, and then we started getting intimate, and we started literally, we would hang out every single day, and we would talk every day. And it was around that time that I was like, yeah, this girl is so different compared to every other girl.
What was different about me though?
Like, you were just your style, the way you talk to me, you're a homebody, you're so loving, so caring, so nurturing. Like, in this generation, like a lot of women that you meet, they're so materialistic. They're just all about what you have, what you can give them, you know what I mean? But you're always so like genuinely focused on me and like what I could bring to the table in terms of love, you know? Mm-hmm. It was never about what kind of money or what kind of what I had. It was never about that. What was it that made you like,
I guess it was just
start wanting to talk to me?
He was just
to be with me.
You were just so different. Like, he just treated me different, guys. Like to be honest, every person that I was with was just a shit. Like, they were just shit to me. Mm-hmm. And like that, you came in my life, and like this guy would come to me and like open the door for me. I'd be like, ew, like what are you doing? Like, don't open the door for me. Like, I can open the door myself. And he would look at me and be like,
what's wrong with this girl?
I'm just trying to be nice, like, and I'm just like, yeah, but just don't do that. And now that he doesn't do it, I'm just like,
and now that he doesn't do it,
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
open the door for you. Like, if we go out, I open the door for you.
Yeah, but
I just don't open the car door very often, because, you know, I gotta put the baby in the car.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, he would always open, like the car door. You would always open the car door for me and stuff. But like I was saying, like he was just so different to me. Like, he just talked to me in a different way, and I just liked it. And then all of a sudden, like, I just started getting all these butterflies when I was seeing him. And I'm like, okay, like, what is going on? Why do I feel like this around this guy? Like, this can't be happening right now. No way.
Yeah, she started falling for the dude that she
I didn't want. And I'm just like, no, this is not gonna happen. No. And then it just happened. Like, you're just so perfect. Like,
perfect is a very strong
You
word.
were perfect to me.
I was far from perfect.
You were so perfect
far
to me.
From it.
Guys, he would just do like, it's just the simplest things. Like, he would write me like little things, or like, I don't know, like he would be he would be spontaneous. Like, he would call me one day and be like, okay, get ready. And I'll be like, why? Well, because I'm gonna get ready. I'm coming to pick you up at this time. Okay, but like, why though? Just do it. Stop asking questions. I want to know why. And then he'll just be like, okay, you just heard what I said, right? Okay, just do it. And I'll be like, okay. So I'll do it, and then like he'll take me bowling, or the first time he took me to, where do we go? We went
pool.
That was my first time playing pool, and like he came in his motorcycle. I'm like, I never ridden a motorcycle in Canada. I was always in Dominican.
Yeah, those are not even real motorcycles.
And I was just like, oh my god! And this guy we went on the highway, and he was riding so fast, and he did a wheelie. And I was like, oh my, this guy just said, just hold on tight. And I was like, okay. He's like, do you trust me? I was like, yeah. And I was like, what is this guy gonna do? I was like, okay, so I just hold on tight, and he did that. I was like, oh my god, but it felt so freaking amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, like I just
bike life,
that.
bike life, guys. If you wanna impress your lady, just go get a motorcycle.
No, it's not no, it's not.
If you wanna activate the WAP, just get a motorcycle.
It's not that, guys. It's just like, it's just, he was always so like, I don't know, he was always different. He was always telling me to do things, or even now, like, he just motivates me in doing anything. Like, he's always like pushing me to do things, always telling me, you can do this.
And that's what you gotta do. Like, I just always want to motivate you and just make sure that you know
I get teary sometimes,
that I
guys,
love you
sorry.
and that I just want the best for you, you know what I mean?
I know, baby.
That's
And that's
always
what
been the
I
case.
love about you,
That's
that
always
you're
been the
always there and always pushing me to do things that I don't want to do. But that's what I love about you. Even though sometimes I get mad at you, don't forget that I love it. I just want to say that you're just different, baby.
That's just the energy I always wanted to bring into our relationship, and you know, I know you love that, and you know, going forward in life, that's all I ever want is for us to always be motivated and to grow together. I realized that like you were the one for me like a long time ago, you know, and you know I'm not perfect, you know what I mean, but we had our ups, we had our downs, we've argued, we fought, but our relationship thus far has been amazing, you know. And
yeah, like we've been through so
been
much,
it.
but
we have so many stories, guys. We've been through so much, so many ups and downs. So if you guys like our love story, guys, and how we met, give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications, guys. Comment down below. Let us know.
You guys want to know about
Let us know what else you want to see. What you want to know about us. Comment, guys. We want to know. We want to engage with you guys a lot more. We want to tell you guys more about us.
We
have so many stories.
We want to know what to talk about. Like, I can say so much right now. I can say how we met. I can say how I met your mom. I can say how you met my mom.
That would be crazy.
I can say, we can talk about, so we can say.
Those would be good stories.
Let me correct myself. How you met my mom. How I met your mom.
Exactly. How she met my dad. Like how I met her dad. All these things, guys. So comment down below. Let us know what you want to see. Let's start doing. Let's make this a series. Let's talk about stuff. You know what I mean? If you like this video, make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. Turn on your post notifications, guys, because you already know we're coming back with more
lit videos. Look at that mucho.
Peace.